Alright, so lately I've been getting a lot of questions about what is USONIQ, how does it work, where can I use it. So to save myself some time, I decided to create this video, and I'll try to explain what it's all about. At the very fundamental level, USONIQ is a communication system. It's a system where you have a transmitter on one side and a receiver on the other side. The receiver is always some kind of system that has a microphone, and the transmitter is a system that has a speaker. So the transmitter can be a TV, it could be your radio in your car, it could be a PA system, it could be the speakers at a concert, the speakers in a church, any system that you can think of that has the capability of playing audio can be turned into a transmitter. On the other side, any system, you have the receiver, and typically that would be cell phones. Cell phones have microphones, but it can also be any other kind of system that has a microphone. So, but I'm gonna stick to just talking about cell phones. So, USONIQ is the audio signal that you're transmitting from your transmitter to your receiver. And this audio signal is inaudible. You can't hear it. Inaudible. So you can take this inaudible audio signal and play it just like that. Nobody will be able to hear it except maybe young people they have very good hearing. But as you get older, you lose the ability to hear this audio, which is at a very high frequency. So you can play it as it is, inaudible, nobody will hear it, and you'll be able to transmit data from this point to that point. You can also take this inaudible signal and mix it with some music, for example. So, and the way you do that is simply just take the audio track, the song or whatever, and then open it up in an editor, add this inaudible signal, and then you have an audio track with data in it. So you play it through the speaker and the microphone picks it up, and then you have on this side, on the receiving side, you have some kind of application that's listening. This application on this mobile device is listening, it's capturing audio from the microphone and analyzing the audio that comes in. And when it detects this inaudible data signal, it transforms that data signal into content. So some kind of message, which I'm gonna write like this. Message. So the message can be a simple text message. It can also be a video, it could be a song, it could be a link, it can be whatever you want it to be. You map the data that is being transmitted here to content, and you decide what the content is. So in summary, what you have here is you have a data communication channel between your transmitter and your receiver, between a sound system and a group of mobile phones. And what you're capable of with our technology is basically that you're able to remote control all the mobile phones that are listening. So you can send out payment requests to a group of mobile phones, for example in a church where you have donations, you have an audience that donates at the end of every sermon, you'll be able to use the sound system that's already in place in the church to broadcast donation requests to your audience. And all they have to do is just, when they get the donation request, is they just tap one button, and in one click they've donated money. So that's payment over audio. That's one of the things that our software supports, payment over audio. And obviously content distribution, you can distribute content to a group of mobile phones from any kind of sound system. And you're also able to capture data about your audience in two ways. One way is where you just send out this inaudible signal to thousands of mobile phones, and when these mobile phones detect the inaudible data, this inaudible command, let's call it a command in this case, the phones relay all the information that they have, such as position, some information about the user. It could be gender, age, whatever. All that information gets relayed to a remote server, and our customers who are subscribing and using our technology would be able to get an instant, real-time snapshot of their audience metrics. But as I said in the beginning, it's also a communication channel. So you can also broadcast, since you can broadcast content, you can also broadcast polls and questionnaires. So a good example of that is, let's say you're using this system at a music concert, and then during the concert, you're playing this new song that you're promoting at the moment. And then while that song is being played, you broadcast a poll to the audience asking them, do you like this song? And all they get they get that pop-up on their phone and a thumbs up and thumbs down, and all they have to do is just tap one of those. Either they like it or they don't like it. So you can use this communication channel to also acquire valuable information about your audience, information that probably varies from location to location. So when we're talking about music, your audience on the West Coast might have certain preferences for some songs, and on the East Coast the preferences might be different. So while an artist is touring different locations in the country, you can use this system to also collect data about the audience, which you in return can use to optimize the marketing campaigns that you're running. So what I wanted to show here is just to give you an example of a similar technology that might help you understand what USONIQ is about. Let's take a look at this. I think most people know what this is. This is a QR code. It's also content, but when you look at it, it just looks like noise. It just looks like a lot of black dots. But when you take this capturing device, which in this case is your camera, and scan it, you can see that this picture was converted by this app into a message, content. And so you have this 3-stage process. You have your QR code, your picture, you have something that captures the picture and converts it into content, a message. And USONIQ is no different. It's the same thing. You have your audio, your inaudible audio that is being played out of a speaker. The inaudible audio corresponds to the QR code, and then you have something that captures the audio. In the QR world, it's the camera. In the USONIQ world, it's the microphone. So you use the microphone. The app uses the microphone to capture this signal, and the app converts the detected data into content, a message. So when you ask what is USONIQ, just think about QR codes. It's QR codes turned into sound, inaudible sound. And here at the end of the video, I'm going to show you a demonstration of how it works. So let's do that. So here we have an app. Just imagine that it's your app. Our technology is integrated into the app that you already have, and you have, I don't know, thousands of users who are already using this app. So we would integrate our technology into your app so that it would be able to receive data through the microphone. So when I tap this icon here, the app is listening for audio. It's capturing audio through the microphone. And here we have an audio player. That would be the speaker, the transmitter. And I'm going to go to the notification page here. So we'll see notifications pop up here when I start playing these radio spots. Gonna turn it on, and we're ready to go. Let's play the first one.
He joins me now. He's an international sales expert and the author of the 10X rule, the only difference.
Alright, so she was talking about Grant Cardone and 10X, and a notification that's relevant, some content that's contextually relevant pops up on the phone. Time limited 10X offer. 10X your life, get your 10X mentor. The user can click that, sign up, and so on. Let's move on to the next radio spot. Alright, so that's an offer from Chili's. As soon as that plays, the offer from Chili's pops up. The user can tap it, get that offer, exclusive offer. Let's move on to the next one.
This summer, you can share a Coke and all kinds.
Alright, exclusive offer from Coca-Cola. VIP tickets, 50% off. And then let's move to the last one. Alright, Olive Garden. The last one here is an example of broadcast of payment requests. So I get this notification, it's actually my bill, and I'm ready to pay, so I just tap it. Select my card, type in my card, and all that stuff. Go next, and then I authorize the payment, and then I'm done. So our system, like I said, supports 3 key features: content distribution, data analytics, and payments over audio. Thank you for watching.